squad, Joe. Listen to this pod show. Worldwide, bro, you know how the vibe go. Facts and law, we give it to you real and raw. Facts and law, yeah, we give it to you real and raw. Real and raw, real and raw.
Yo, another one. It's the Facts and Law Pod Show.
You dig.
Thanks for joining us.
It's another one.
Another one.
What's up, bro?
Shit, man, I'm just happy to be here.
Man, we got
happy to do another show.
Yeah.
Keep building brick by brick by brick.
You know how we do it.
Hey, it's your first time checking us out. Please hit subscribe.
Hold on. If it's your first time checking us out, shame on you. You got it.
Hey, yeah, hit subscribe, hit that like, and please don't hesitate to share. It's free $99.
You did? Cost you nothing.
Hey, and leave a comment, good or bad. I don't care.
I'm going to talk that shit. I'm going to say something. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to like your hate. I don't care.
Yeah.
I love it. So what's up with you?
I'm chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Good day. We finally getting some consistent good weather, kind of.
Think so?
That's what I said, kind of. I said it and I realized I got on the sweater today. 60 degrees when we leave.
I like it when it's like 65, 70. That's my type of weather.
I can dig that. You know what I'm saying? I see all blacked up. What's up, Joe?
Man, you know, I've been wearing all black since I got married, man, you know.
Ooh! Face ass.
What I wear to my wedding. All black.
Was it black?
Yes,
Oh, it was. It was all black. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and death to a player, you feel me?
Look. Hands up, don't
death
shoot.
to a player,
Hands
you know.
up,
My wife,
up.
hey, she know what I was, you feel me? through all that shit, she still was like, hey, I want you, you know what I'm saying? You know,
hey,
she know.
You drinking today?
Look,
Nah,
like,
I ain't got nothing. I'm just in my bag, you know what I'm saying?
But on a real note, Joe, on a real note, your shirt kind of reminded me of some shit we dealing with right now.
Yeah.
Again. So we got Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, and what's the young lady's name that we dealing with right now? When y'all see it, it's gonna be about a few old, but the young lady that daughter's iPad was left in a yard because the neighbor came out yelling at them, telling the kids to go their nigger ass home and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So the mother goes over there, find my iPad, takes it inside this lady's home. She goes to the home, knocks on the door with her 9-year-old son, and the lady shoots through the door and kills her. They just arrested this bitch today. So, you know what I'm saying, Joe? Hopefully we get justice. You know what I'm saying? It is in Florida, so you know that doesn't give me
your ground.
Don't give me
But was she standing her ground?
Not with your door closed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry I don't have. Tell you got the young lady's name? I'm trying to. I missed her name. You know what I'm saying? Because it's super fresh. It just happened like yesterday. So you know, let's get justice. But pick the energy back up. My bad, man. Y'all. It kind of.
I think I don't watch the news like I used to. So I ain't really been following. I think I seen it on Twitter, but I ain't clicked.
I saw it like people like. Okay.
That's the lady who died.
Yeah, this is.
That's the right. I seen that.
That's
picture.
The criminal right there.
That's
the criminal. Yeah, that's the criminal right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you know.
I don't watch the news.
But yeah, you know, we want to make sure we go ahead and get justice because y'all know I don't get out like that. You know what I'm saying?
What we got going, man?
We got a good show today, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pick the energy back up because, you know, my bad. It's just the shirt triggered me, bro.
Man,
all black. I thought we was finna hit the march, and I ain't nigga
represent.
You feel me? Shit, y'all know I'll go. I'm ready. I'm like, damn it. Shit, I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I've been ready. But we got a panel today.
Yes.
But this is a panel that is particularly close to us in this universe. Because we got some fellow podcasters on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so, you know, I'm going to go start to my left.
Yes.
We got Miss Robin E. with the award-winning podcast.
Yes.
You did? Pillow Talk, right?
Yes, Pillow Talk Podcast.
Pillow Talk Podcast. I almost said Pillow Talk Radio. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad to be here. Definitely. This is a vibe.
Yeah, I
energy.
appreciate it. Good energy on it. You feel me?
Good energy. So
You did. That's what's up.
We loving your energy.
Then we got my homie, Mr. Mitchy 6 of the Calculated Ignorance Podcast. That's fine. What's up, good brother?
Man, chilling, man.
You did.
It's a pleasure to be here, man.
I am glad you made it, bro.
I'm ready to talk with you, brother.
Right. You know what I'm saying? We're going to chop it up. Really creative, yo. And then, I'm going to say we got Orchid Kiss, right? You know what I'm saying? Shontae.
He did it.
But you got a few different podcasts that you a part of, right?
I just have What the Hill podcast.
What the Hill?
With my two girlfriends that I do at iHeartRadio.
That's new, right?
Yeah, that's my new.
How new is it? Y'all got like 2 episodes?
We just dropped episode 3 on Tuesday.
Okay. But this is not your first.
Oh, I popped up on Treehouse Show.
Okay.
And then I do a few little things on my own.
You dig. That's what I noticed. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you talk shit. You be on that.
She do what I do.
You be on that sister soldier. You be on that sister soldier stuff.
But I love men, so I'm not a sister soldier. I love men.
Wait, who's sister soldier? I heard the name, but I don't know.
Like I'm pro women.
Yeah, pro women.
You saying you're not a feminist?
No, but I love men.
I know, yeah. That's
I love
basically.
men wholeheartedly. I need them to operate.
Ooh, I like
No,
that.
I'm saying you saying you're not a feminist, like an extreme feminist.
Like extreme feminist.
Oh, okay.
Power
I
to
don't
the
know,
female.
man. I seen a couple.
Hey, man, listen. Y'all get.
Okay.
I was like, what's she
Y'all-
talking about?
If anything,
just trying
I
to
get
see.
told I'm like the pick me female.
No.
Wait. So look, check it out.
Yeah,
Look, first off, yo, let's you know what I'm saying? Let's dial it back. We gonna get there, baby. We gonna get there. You know, but I, you know, it's, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I just wanna go with some, like, yo, we got a lot in common. All us on this couch got a lot in common. We are all individuals that have stepped into this podcast space, and one thing about it, you know, this podcast space. Do y'all feel? How do you? No, I'm not gonna ask. Do y'all feel? How do you feel about the saturation of the market right now?
I don't see that.
You don't see the saturation?
I just look at myself and what I'm focused on, where I'm going.
I like that answer.
So I don't see that.
Okay. What you think?
I do agree with her. I kind of be in my own world, in my own lane. I'm kind of like just focused on what it is I'm trying to do. I look at other podcasters, and I kind of like study other podcasters because I'm trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, see what I can take away from everybody and then apply my own thing to it. So, but saturation, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't really see it. I don't see it.
I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence because to me, sometimes I do feel like there's a saturation. There's definitely an influx of podcasts, but you do see podcasts done like after a month. You don't see them again.
That's what I was going to go
So to
into.
me, it's just about separating who's really doing it for fun and who's really about that life.
Right.
And you can tell over a month who's really putting out podcasts versus somebody that's just talking. So
and I feel that was where I was going with it, because my thing is looking at it. You see. So everybody think, oh, it's easy to do. You gonna just throw up a camera and go for it. And, like everybody want to talk until it's time to, you know what I'm saying, make some sense. You dig what I'm saying? Like real shit. Everybody think they so interesting and they want to be talked about. Yeah, you can be the most interesting person in the world, but if you don't have the drive to continue and be consistent.
And you gotta, and I feel like you gotta be willing to face that adversity that comes with it also.
Yeah, buddy.
What's the adversity?
When you put your opinions out in the world, people they gonna
so
come for you. If they don't agree with what you're saying, it's like a lot of backlash to that. So, like what I be doing, it be like crazy.
I came for him several times.
She ready to go in.
So what I be doing, it be crazy, and it be like I pick and choose the comments that I want to respond back to. Like sometimes some people attack me.
Yeah.
And if somebody attack me, I respond back to them, right? But I kind of be like trying to like, I don't want to be overly argumentative on my page. So I'll be like, I might say something slight to them, and then if they keep coming from me, I'm just going, what did I do to you?
Oh. All right. So wait.
He's contrary. Like I'll say, like, as a podcaster, I love the stuff he put out. Like it sparks like somebody be like, like that. What did he say to me? He was like, what did he say? He was like, if you got a high body count, you must got a high body count or some shit like that or whatever. On one of the things that he said.
But what
was the post that you put up?
I made a post about body count.
Okay.
And I was just saying, I was just giving a little statistic. Basically, women who are virgins on their wedding night, they have a 70 to 80 chance.
Oh yeah,
about,
I saw. Okay, I know exactly which one.
That.
Uh-huh.
And so
They don't keep telling me.
Yeah. So women who are virgins on their wedding night, they have a 70 to 80% chance of being in a happy marriage. When you have 5 to 10 bodies, it drops down to about 40%, and then that trend continues to go. The more bodies that you have, the less likely you are to have a happy marriage. And so I was basically, that was my talking point, and I'm saying this is why body count matters. Right. So she decided to come on my page and say I date men all the time who's 45 and above.
Wait, time out. Wait, what did you say?
Like, I date men that are like 45 and up, and that's not a topic of discussion.
Hold on. What you said was...
okay. Receipts.
Pull it up.
Body count doesn't matter. I have not had a grown man ask me my body count. That question happens in teenage and early 20s.
Oh, shit.
I date men 45 and older. Really?
So wait. Listen.
They are not concerned with my past and if I have one.
So here's the thing now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real. Mm-hmm. We just talked about that on a couple episodes ago, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you know, we put our shit out whenever we want. So.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Y'all going to see it. You feel me? But I feel there's a lot of truth to that. It depends on...
That was a good back and forth, though.
That depends on the for me, where you at in life, relationship, you know what I'm saying, age-wise. Because I also feel like body count absolutely does matter, but it's no real reason to ask about it if y'all grown, got kids, this kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, fuck this. What I say last time, look, you can ask. I feel like you're never going to get
You're never going to get a real answer. You're
going
to
multiply
or subtract.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question, right?
Yeah.
If you do ask and you don't get a real answer, right?
Say she tell you something.
Hold on. Say she tell you some BS answer and you just go with it. Like, all right, cool. I'm gonna take it at face value. And then, you know what I'm saying? Later on down the line, you find out like, man, this was the whore of the town.
I get it.
Do you say, well, fuck it, we this far in, or do you bring that to her like, hey, look, will you bring it to her or not?
For me, it's at what point, what is it going to change? What are you willing to kind of like, you know what I'm saying, sacrifice off of it?
It ain't about what it's going to change, though. This is what it's about.
Get it.
Do you bring it to her, yes or no? Because
I personally don't think I would.
Okay,
because
if you
want
to bring it to her, then it don't matter to you.
Right.
But that's not every guy.
No.
That's the minority of men. Because if you told me that I have this certain number of men that I've slept with, and then I find out that you were the whore of the town, most men gonna bring that to her, and they're gonna bring it to her because it matters.
So let me explain why I don't think I would even get to that point.
Okay.
I'm not gonna ask because I don't care what you say. I'm gonna think you lying.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like that's literally,
especially for women, we're taught to suppress our sexuality.
I just feel like.
So if she tell you a high number, you still gonna think she lying?
Yeah, I think it's multiply.
Yeah, you gotta multiply.
They never gonna tell you the real number.
If she tell him a high number, if she tell him a high number, then she's gonna lose credibility, and he's gonna look at it different.
If she tell, I want to
fuck with her after that.
Bro, listen. You gotta look at it. It's this way.
I don't know.
Look, it's this way. For me, right? I'm not going to ask a question I don't want to know the answer.
Okay.
Because if she says 2, I'm going to be like, it's probably 6. If she says 8, I'm a 16. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I'm never going, so I don't even want to fucking know.
I do.
Like, real shit? Like, because it's not going to change. For me, it's not going to change it. Like, what you like now?
Are you a little bit younger? Are you in your 20s?
No, I'm not.
No?
No.
Oh.
Not in my 20s at all.
No. How would y'all feel if a man asked y'all though?
I mean, I've been asked. That's why I was like, it ain't never mattered to me. I've said it openly, to whoever I was dealing with, and it never changed the dynamic of how we was rocking.
Right.
Personally, to me, I think it comes up when you get to a point of seriousness where you're trying to be serious.
Read my comments. Read my comments.
And you just decide if you want to rock with them.
Now read my comments.
So wait. His first comment after that.
This the first comment after what?
Wait. I want to see her. I want to read it verbatim.
This one right here.
Yes, that's my first comment.
Just because you're dating men and they don't ask you your body count doesn't mean that the body count doesn't matter. That just means they're not concerned about your particular body count because they have no interest in marrying you.
I said that
shit was funny. Why would I ever care about the body count of someone who I see as recreational use?
Real shit, and that makes sense too.
The moment a man,
now read that part.
The moment a man begins to consider making a woman his wife, he already knows these things about her, or he wants to get to know everything about her. Trust me when I tell you, it matters.
Yeah, it absolutely. And here's my thing. That leads me into the next point. It matters in that aspect because you don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer. But when it's time to goddamn it, by the time you being said this woman is mine, you know that shit.
That's what
So that's also why. Look. Have
you ever been married?
No, I ain't got to be married to know.
Listen,
y'all.
y'all.
I'm going to want to know everything about the woman that I'm going to marry, that I decide to marry.
But why do you want to know like her past stuff and not future and what you could do to add to her sexual experience?
Because, like I said in the video, most men are interested in a woman's past, and women are interested in men's future. Like if a woman see a man and she see a future in him, I can be with him, and she will choose that guy to try to be with. Mm-hmm. And then a man, like that's why I said what I said. If I'm going to be with you, I want to know that I'm going to be with a woman who's not ran through. Like I don't want to be with this person if I know like she shared her body with so many other men. Why would I want to be with that? Mm-hmm. It's nothing special about you. And if you don't see the self-worth in you, why should I see the worth in you?
But why is it you don't see your self-worth if you choose to do like something different than the norm?
You can't. Mm-hmm. Like as a woman, I feel like women should just
walk around like Muslim women.
No.
That's not what he's saying.
I don't think you should walk around as a Muslim woman. I think you should.
Hold on, man.
Carry yourself.
Muslim women
are still beautiful people. I'm talking about covered.
I mean, they don't all walk around. That's a certain particular. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I just feel like women should know that they have value, and because y'all do. Mm-hmm. Y'all are like. To me, a woman is extremely precious, and if you don't carry yourself that way, then why should I treat you that way? Women want to do what they want to do while simultaneously being in a relationship with a man, and a man accepting them for everything that they've done. Like no matter what I did, like I was talking about this, a woman to be on social media showing her body all over social media, and if you tell her, hey, I'm not okay with this. Oh, then they shame you. Oh, it's insecure.
You trying to control me.
Or you trying to control me.
You know what I'm saying?
So you want to do whatever it is you want to do while simultaneously being in a relationship. That's like being in a relationship with a for sale. That's like I'll have a boyfriend, but I still have a for sale sign on me when I'm doing these things. You are in a relationship, but you're still for sale when you're doing these things. You are marketing yourself like you don't have a man. That's crazy to me.
I think I just look at it differently because of like my background, I guess.
What do you say to the man? Go ahead. You go ahead.
She said her back. You.
I worked in the adult industry.
No, I'm saying you said you think about it differently.
Okay, now it all makes sense.
Okay. No, but that's why I say my viewpoint is different on that because I've had real relationships.
I get that.
Okay, so you, I don't want to cut you off. You've had real relationships, and this is why I don't attack
it's not
me.
Gonna offend me.
Don't be mad at me.
Respectfully.
But respectfully, you've had relationships. Where are they now? Where are you now? Are you in a relationship?
But I'm choosing my singleness. It's not I'm single because nobody's asked or nobody's been with me or nothing like that. I'm choosing my singleness because I want to walk in my truth for what this journey of my life is right now, without the opinion of a man.
Right.
And that's a choice. That's I'm single by choice right now. I'm not single because nobody will date me because of what I've done. No.
Before I address that, I want to kind of jump back. So when we talk about the damn, it's so many
curveball.
Address this shit.
It's a lot.
So many.
Address this first.
Let me get past.
Address this first, homie.
That's one of those things where you got to kind of like look at it as how did we end up here? Because you're at a point where we assume everything else is just okay because of potentially failed situations we put ourselves in. So now we assume, fuck it, I'm just do what I want because this didn't work or this didn't work. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I've seen just in general. You know what I'm saying? That's just something that I've seen. So when we get to those points where we're like, oh, I'm trying to.
No, say it. I'm the one that say it to because I'm real open and honest.
Yeah, you can be open,
I'm
but
real
you can't
open
be
and
because you can kind of like get in attack mode though. And we gonna be real.
But
I didn't get in attack mode with you. My friend was sitting. No.
Your last comment wasn't.
No,
attack.
That wasn't attack mode. Those really my words and how I feel. And my friend was sitting right next to me. I was like laughing. I'm like,
read
he's
it.
doing
Hey,
this
read
for
it.
clickbait.
Read it. I'm not doing it for
Wait.
clickbait. This is how I feel.
But that's how I feel. So I can feel how I feel.
Read her last two.
Which one?
comments.
There was this whatever woman with a high body count that you were able to satisfy.
Weren't able to satisfy.
You weren't
weren't
able to satisfy.
That's coming
because
from.
that comes from you feel like a woman's gonna have this notion that like she's used to something from before, and now you
that's
can't.
what you're
I
assuming.
hope you heal from
That's what you're assuming.
So look,
That's
so
not
I'm
what
gonna
it
go. I'm
comes
gonna go here with it. So when it comes to
bro, that ain't the crazy comment.
That's
though.
not
The
shit.
one-
Next comment.
Wait. So look. So when we
That's
go,
not shots to me.
when we talking about like body counts, this, that, and the other. One of the main things that I think we need to realize is we're getting to these body counts, and that's not helping. As a woman, that's not helping y'all's situation. That's why men tend to go for younger women because
I am young.
No. What I'm
How
saying
old
is,
are you?
I'm only 29.
No. But
You're
that's
not
also.
young, sweetheart.
I'm not old. I'm not like
You're not
45 and
old. You're
seasoned.
not-
I'm not auntie yet.
Wait.
You're not
Well,
old, but you're not young.
29.
To think how you think, you are a grown ass woman.
Right, and
And
to
you
think
should
how I
have
think
some
is
type of
not
perspective
wrong.
in life.
I've had a perspective
All right, so hold on.
both sides. I've done the whole stay at home.
Okay.
So look.
Go ahead.
So
I'm
look,
sorry.
so where I'm going with that is, at that age, you have to remember. That's why they say men go for younger women because real talk.
But then look.
Hold on. There's less experiences. There's nothing new left to a 29-year-old woman that decided to go to. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Hold on. I ain't finished. Listen.
See, women are there.
Y'all. Wait. Yeah, you can, but
That's your opinion, but it's just not true.
Let me finish. Y'all have to
I think
remember.
y'all have
Look.
not seen these new men out here or something.
So wait. Hold on. I gotta get this one out. So look, when we talking, what I'm talking about is when you get into like the nitty gritty of it, you have to remember that we are looking for newness, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So as you go on and you do the things that you want to have a hot girl summer, this, that, and the other, you putting yourself in a position for niggas to look at somebody younger.
Face.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't dropping that word yet.
No,
you know
we gonna drop it.
I just
You know what I'm
dropped
saying?
it.
She just dropped it.
Yeah, and I
seen
feel
it.
like that's probably some of the worst advice to give to a woman.
Terrible.
You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. The value in a woman is based on her beauty, her chastity. You know what I'm saying? It's the newness of it. When a man is born,
Are these values coming from?
That's what it is. Men like
this is not true.
This is very true.
Wait.
This is not
What
true.
values? Well, let me ask me the question you asked.
How you know what men want in women? How do you know? Are you a man?
I'm not a man,
So
but
how are
I've
you gonna
dealt
sit
with
here?
men.
How are you gonna sit here and tell two men?
But I've dealt with men. I've
what
talked
we-
to men. I've talked to married men, single
But
men. All
let me
of
ask
that.
you. What do you disagree with? I'm trying to see.
Like that your value lies in your beauty and in your chastity and
Okay,
Your value
so let me go back.
definitely lies in your chastity.
So what men look
100%.
for, right? What men look for is
She's too quiet over here.
no, she's coming.
I'm trying to process what y'all saying.
It sounds ballistic.
I was with y'all for a second.
We
and
have
this
to
shit
get out
just
of.
went
I have to
real
get out of
left real
coherent
quick.
thought,
Real
so that
left.
I have to get out of coherent thought, so that I can give you something to respond to.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is the things that what y'all were talking about. You said as time go on, but that's what I was saying. Why men tend to go for younger women when they're looking for a certain thing because there's less experiences. I don't have to worry about if you've done this, and this. I don't have to go to the bar with you, take you out to a $600 dinner, and then 4 niggas at each table know you like that. They've already hit that
already
shit.
experienced
You know
all
what I'm
this.
saying? So it's like, that's why when they say your best time frames is from this age to this age, because you're younger, it's easier
Women don't
to
understand that their peak is younger. Our peak is older. Like we appreciate with time. And this is not to say women don't, but men appreciate with time. Like the value, you at your peak value when you are younger. Like, as you get older and you become more seasoned, you can come better as a person. You can become smarter and all that.
Make more money, all that.
You can make more money, but that's not what men
are looking
for. We like youth. We like chastity in women. That's what we like.
That's because y'all got seeds, y'all got sperm, y'all were made to create. So that's only natural that you would want to frolic with multiple women. That makes sense.
It's I wouldn't even say multiple women,
but
too. That's
like
built with that at the end of the day too. Just like with Nick Cannon and a lot of the men that feel like they don't need to marry a woman, they just want to spread their seeds. She done did her job. She raising a kid. I gotta go find a new baby mom. I gotta go find a new younger woman to further carry the legacy.
But what about
some of that is a part of y'all gender too, how y'all are built.
That's it's a part of the biology, the makeup of a man. Is. I agree, but what I wanted to touch bases on was what you said. Like, it's another shame attack. You can control
it's not shame. It's
just, you can control.
And
a lot of women say
this is
right?
from a woman's perspective, because one thing I think a lot of y'all men don't understand is there's a disconnect between generations of women. Yeah. So we also are attacked by these older women that y'all finesse or that y'all are done with. Now they coming for our ass because y'all trying to come. No,
they coming for y'all because
and they thinking that we don't know what the fucking game is. Then we going into the whole conversation of niggas that don't want to pay bills or do want to pay bills. Now you got niggas that's cash after bitches just to prove that they worth the time.
The older women come for y'all. The older women come for the younger women is because of competition. Older women don't embrace the younger generation.
No, they don't.
Y'all fighting for the same man because a lot of them are
the
not.
Younger women are going for the older.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's nature. That
has nothing to do with us though. Like
some of us want to go.
You just gotta put it on a man, and it's not.
I'm not saying it's a man,
look. Hold on. Listen.
Y'all think that younger women, like he said, less experiences. You're able to show her more things for the first time versus an older.
So it's the same way. Look,
not impressed or that's been through it before. That's expecting for you to prove yourself. You ain't gotta work as hard for the younger girl. But she ain't never did.
She ain't never did. She ain't privy to shit.
Because the value. Hold on. The value in what we look for in women is that. We don't care about what the fuck we do.
You want to excite somebody, but then you never look at it like maybe you need to like step it up to excite
for what? When we can get what? Because for what? When we can get what we're looking for with this.
Lower grade.
Is it a lower grade?
It is a lower grade. You're saying you don't want to step it up to impress somebody.
No. Why do I need to impress you? You should have let the last man that you were with impress you.
We don't want to impress you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you've been impressed too many times already.
Real shit.
Why would we want to impress somebody that's already been impressed time after time after time?
Hey, this nigga kicking game.
I want to come with something that's new and fresh. This is how I feel. The reason women don't get to choose if body count matters is because y'all are not the ones who have to subscribe to the woman
to do
that
the work,
has a high body
to do
count.
the work to get
the body. Wait. Let me finish.
Because
let me finish.
Okay.
You don't have to subscribe to the person who has the high body count. I do. I have to decide if I want to deal with this person or not. So that's why it's up to me to decide if body counts matter. Body count may matter to me, and it may not matter to you, but I gotta deal with you with the high body count. You don't have to deal with it.
But then, what do you mean deal with the high body count?
Like I have to be the man that goes outside with this woman who
What is a high body count then?
I have to be the man that goes outside with this woman who used to be a sex worker, right? And as men, status is a big thing for men, right? And so if I'm, trying to be a man of a certain status, I can't be the man that's outside with this girl that used to be. She got OnlyFans.
Cause see,
she's on Pornhub.
Piggyback on that, Zoe.
That's gonna make my status as a man depreciate. Why would I value that?
Where's your security?
Hold on. But listen. The piggyback on that.
My security in myself is me protecting myself from somebody like
that.
Your past.
I would
hold on.
No, because I can't be too much for somebody who's not sure enough in themselves.
So look, hold on.
I can't be mad at that.
To piggyback on that, right? So look.
It doesn't stop by dating.
I'm glad you just said that, because that's what I was going to.
It's a preference.
When you said, when you said, because she younger, y'all, it's another thing. Like, when women are younger, you can control them or you can manipulate them.
You can.
No, I can show her a better fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Than what you have been experiencing this whole time. Keep cooking.
This is what I was going to say. This is what I was going to say. The moment a man says, I want this, this, and this in a woman, I show you my preferences and my standards.
But I'm not.
Wait, it's a shame. Oh, you want her because of you can control her, you can manipulate her. But the moment you say, as a woman, I want a man that's 6 feet. I want a man that is bringing in this many K's a year. I want a man that's this and that. That's competent enough to be my man. It's a preference for you.
And right, but
the moment I say I want a younger woman, I want a woman with a low
about
body
that too. It is a preference. I mean, women.
It's a preference,
and
but
you don't always have the right to ask for the things that we ask for in a man, but we still ask for that shit.
I did.
How you gonna sit
Hold
here
on,
and
one
say
at a
it's
time,
preference
y'all,
right
so
now?
we can make so we hear about
How you gonna sit here and say it's a preference because she's saying it's a preference?
It
But
is. It can be a preference, but that's not the
when I
generalization of what real men think or normal men think.
No, you can't say what men think because you're not a man.
Oh my God.
Stop it.
I can't say what they think. I'm saying
This
from
is-
my point of view,
Your
I'm
point-
still
your-
dating.
Your point of
regardless.
view is, listen to me, sweetheart.
Say something.
A lot of women, a lot of men, women, a lot of men tell women whatever they want to hear.
That's
whatever.
not true. I
Sweetheart,
know the difference.
listen to me. A lot of men lie to women, and a lot of men tell women whatever the fuck it is they want to tell them to get whatever they want out of them. That's one. Two. This is the problem with a lot of women today, and this is why women don't understand men. Because I'm sitting here as a man right next to you, telling you exactly what it
As
is.
one man.
It doesn't matter. Listen,
Tell
I'm not
me your
talking.
point of view
I'm
from
not
your life.
talking.
Hold on. Let him get his
I'm
point
not
off.
talking about the minority. I'm not talking about a minority of men. Your perspective is from a minority of men. Trust me when I tell you, the minority doesn't make the rule. I'm telling you right now. If you ask. If you survey 100 men right now, I swear to you, majority of them are gonna tell you, yes, it matters. I do not want to be with a whore, and you know it matters. This is why it's a problem, right?
It's not a problem.
It is a problem. This is why women back and forth.
You can't tell me it's a problem.
This is why women back and forth with men about the topic. Because I don't want to tell you my true body count. Because if I do, I'm going to seem like, or you're going to think I'm a whore. Right? And it matters to you, and you try to use these defense mechanisms so you don't have to tell me. You try to shame me into thinking, you try to shame me into thinking, are you serious? We still having this conversation? Do men really ask this question? Yes.
No,
we do. And you shame me because
hold on. Hold on. So wait. So hold on. So look.
But why?
Hold on. Wait. No.
Okay.
Listen.
Because I'm the one to defend this. So that's where you guys get that I'm power to the woman, feminist.
No. So listen. Going back to it in general, it matters to men. Plain and simple. Body count matters to men because.
Did you ask your wife her body count?
Listen, I didn't have to.
Okay then.
But listen, here's my thing. I'm an anomaly. You feel me? Me and my wife been together since high school. You dig what I'm saying? That's a different. My thing is, but that doesn't make me ignorant to what it is.
Thank you.
It's one of those.
Listen,
no,
that's what she confusing.
No, I'm not saying. All I'm saying is it doesn't matter when you get. I agree with you. When you get to a certain age and level, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter because if you got kids, you've been married, divorced, all this shit, that shit shouldn't matter. However, my point was that's why men look for younger women that haven't been through all that because we don't have to deal with all that. If I get a woman that's goddamn at 20, 21, 22, you ain't had enough time to do 100 dicks.
How do you know?
You dig what I'm saying?
How do you know? There's 21.
Listen, but you're gonna know that once you date a woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about a drop in the hat here. A man is not gonna pick a woman that was doing the basketball team and not be able to tell because she's 21. If I'm 35, I know what a hole looks like.
Exactly.
You feel me? So if I find me a woman that's 22, 23, 24. It's a lot easier to deal with because she ain't did 100 of them. She ain't did the whole club. You dig what I'm saying? So that's why we say the value in a woman is earlier because
Go ahead.
Here's the thing: when you are in that situation where, all right, I've done this, I've amassed this, now I want to go get me a woman. If I go get the 38-year-old woman, you know what I'm saying, Joe, that's got a shorty and all this. she did a whole lot under the sun. I can look on her Instagram and see she been to Bali with her girls, Dubai doing.
But that's setting your standard low, though.
No, it's not. Your standard.
It is. It's
to you, but you are not a man picking the person.
But I'm saying that's saying like you cannot. Look, but maybe that's why I date men that older because they think differently.
But you're in a position to do that. We're saying as a older man,
you guys.
Listen.
You don't want to come up.
No,
that's
listen.
No, it's not.
I'm telling
you, it's saying you can't compete with somebody like me that might require more and more trips and further destinations that get.
So check it. Hold on. I'm not done. So what I'm saying is, look, you have to understand. I'm saying as men in general, not me myself, not him, not facts. I'm saying men in general.
Are you talking about general men?
Listen, I'll explain exactly what I mean.
What they make.
Hold on.
Because that's.
So what I'm saying is. I'm explaining what I mean. So what I'm saying is that's why the different things that we mentioned are reasons why men look for younger women when they get to a certain status, because they don't have to deal with what she's been through, what she's done. And it's not the reason why we pick a woman is for a few things: her beauty, her purity, her submissiveness. And how can she make me better?
That's value.
All that other shit that y'all think matter, it doesn't really matter to me. So the thing is, it's easier for a man of high value, if you will, to be like, you know what? I'm not finna deal with shorty because she too opinionated. She want to argue all the time.
Be combative.
I can take shorty that was 24, just graduated college, and she just want me to put some money in her business.
She don't even gotta graduate.
You know what I'm saying?
She can work at Chipotle. I got the bag. I don't care what you got.
But you know what that's saying to me? You don't want to come up. You don't want to be challenged.
I'm already up.
I don't want. Why would I ever? That's the problem.
I'm already up.
Right. I'm not saying challenge because if you ask anybody who's ever dated me, I don't argue. I don't fight. I don't do that.
Why would I ever, as a man, want to be challenged by my woman?
No, I'm saying that's too much of a challenge to somebody like you to have to do more.
No.
So you settle for less.
What you need to realize is
you got a point to make, right? I want to get everybody a value.
I'm listening.
What you need to realize is you have too much life experience. You've been through way too much. You have too much life experience. No, I'm not talking about you personally. I'm saying what. You have too much life experience. You've been through way too much, and men don't want to deal with women who has been through way too much.
That's an unhealed woman. Where's the healing at? Where's the gap? That's the gap.
I don't have to wait around for the healing.
Don't care about that.
We don't have to wait around for that. That's my thing.
But that's what I'm saying. You're gonna choose somebody that's less than and just deal with that because it's easier.
She's not less than.
Okay, a 21-year-old can have the same body count as a 29-year-old.
That's true.
It depends on the person who
That's true.
Fuck. And just because I was in the adult industry does not mean a dick ever entered me on camera.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
How in depth it goes.
That doesn't matter.
I'm saying when you say shit like that, it's saying like you want to lower yourself or go to somebody that's lower.
Okay,
because that would require you to have to do more. The gap is the healing. Has that woman healed herself to put herself in a position?
That. Why would we want to say?
Why would you want to be with an unhealed person? That's where you're going to get a lot of.
Hold on. Why would we want to be with someone that has to heal?
Right.
Everybody needs some trauma.
No, that's not always the case.
Everybody.
So hold on. Listen. Hold on. Let's break it down. Hold on.
Okay.
So one thing that I will say.
Because when I'm passionate about
hold
something,
on.
I get loud.
Listen. I get it, and I do too. But we're gonna bring it down.
Keep getting loud.
One thing that I do want to say is no. Everybody does not have to heal.
That's facts.
You dig what I'm saying? Listen. Hold on. I'm a father of 4. I have 3 daughters. Right? Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying? I don't want my daughter to have to heal.
Yes.
But
no, I'm not finished. What we're doing is we are trying to raise them in the best environment that can possibly be because we want them to continue those things. So now going out for my daughter that's 21 in college to go tell her everyone should have a whole phase, I think is a terrible mistake. It's terrible advice.
Ridiculous.
Because the goal is by a certain age you find a partner that you are going to build with
and spend the rest of your life with.
And build this legacy. It's a hot girl summer for me does not exist.
So then then what about the people that get married, they start cheating, they start doing this because they never experienced shit.
They don't fuck around. That's not
that's a negative connotation. Did not tell you.
No, but people cheat when they're married. So are we going to talk about that or are we just going to act like that?
Here's my thing.
We don't have to act act like it doesn't exist. We don't have to. Why do we have to talk? Why
Go
do we have
negative
to make it a
to show
thing?
Because it's negative to act like.
It's not negative. Why would you ever want to even think like that? Like I would true. No. It can be true, but I don't want to.
How many men cheat on their wives? How many women cheat on their
I don't want to entertain that thought. I want to entertain. It's not gonna happen. That's not true.
Hold on.
So everybody cheats. Then everybody cheats.
Essentially.
We can't.
Does everybody?
Here's
cheat?
my
I don't
thing.
think everybody cheats, but
okay,
cheating.
You just
essentially
you just said it. But here's my thing. Let's go back from the. Let's go back. But
women cheat.
So
I cheated.
Exactly. But here's my thing. You're making that the end all of be all. Hold on. You're making that the end all of be all, right?
No, because
when don't let me get off, right? So you have to think the end all be all. If you think it's going to be cheating, then get that out your head. Because when you are the mic, it's good. You good? You know what I'm saying? When you are in that situation, right? If you think cheating is the end all be all, then all of that till death do us part, this, that, and the other, that shit goes out the window. It's way more than that. You can't be a king without your kingdom. You can't be a queen without supporting your king, right? Mm-hmm. When you look at all of that, the most important people that are in power, everybody wants them. You dig what I'm saying? It's not about that. It's about the duty of your family. Keeping that shit going, making sure that you are successful in building a lineage. Mm-hmm. Y'all come up with all this old shit. Well, he did this, so now I'm going to do this. That shit is going to put you alone. You dig what I'm saying? And you have to be able to say, hey, look, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to secure it and keep it. You can't get into this whole, men do this, women do that, everybody cheats. No, everybody doesn't. That shouldn't be the end all be all. Well, when we get to these points, when we 35, 40, this, that, and the other, and we haven't had a successful relationship for years to even cultivate that relationship, we need to look at ourselves and see what the fuck are we doing different? What are we doing wrong?
What it says to me is, going off the statement you just made, what it says to me is, you've been so traumatized. You've seen so much. You know about so many people cheating, and you've probably been in so many different situations of people cheating on you that you can't even think. Why would you think like that?
I'm saying I see it from all different angles.
The audit, no.
So you agree with him, though.
So the only thing
I don't disagree with.
No, I'm saying you agree with him. But you just said no. I've seen it. Y'all saying the same thing. He's saying you've seen it from so many different angles, and you said I've seen it from.
I see it from different angles. I don't just look one-sided. I look at it from each standpoint.
But your immediate reaction to it, your immediate comment to it was the negative side. Why not be?
No, I'm saying because you guys are projecting to me that what I believe is negative and what I believe is not negative.
No, but no.
Wait. What do you mean? What do you believe? You guys, that's not negative.
Like how body count matters, and for me, I feel like it doesn't. But I also
talking about marriage though. We talking about marriage, and you said something about cheating in marriages, and we're saying why would your mind automatically resort to cheating
in marriage?
Like there's
I don't think that.
Then I said, does everybody cheat? And you said essentially. That's not true. Mm-hmm. Because of what you've seen and where you come from, and this is what you're accustomed to, and so this is how you think.
Who told you I was accustomed to being cheated on?
Because you.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm speaking from a point of I'm just saying from any angle. I'm not saying I'm not accustomed to being cheated on. Do I look like the type of female?
I
don't think you. He's saying that was your point of view from it.
I'm not saying you're accustomed to being cheated on.
I'm saying why would you want a woman?
What I'm saying is you're accustomed to seeing you're accustomed to seeing this type of thing, and so your mind automatically resorts to cheating in a marriage. No. It's a trauma. I'm telling you, I
don't have a trauma response. I'm telling you, I had 3 therapists that I saw in 1 week, and then I broke that shit all the way down. I graduated to just 1. I don't have a trauma response. I've done the work. I've healed myself to be able to have these type of conversations.
So if you healed yourself, why would your
negative
automatic
thoughts.
response to marriage be
No,
cheating?
because you guys think that it's all, it seems like you guys are trying to make it like it's all golden. No. It's not all golden.
What?
It's not all golden.
Wait, hold on. What's not all golden?
Like this shit with the body count, the shit with being married, the shit how you want to raise your daughters to see this environment that's so perfect.
No, I didn't say that.
No, like the way you're portraying it. You might want that for your daughters, but God forbid you might do something that traumatizes them. And not on you. Not like you intentionally did it, but from how they look at it. And then they have healing that they have to do because of it. But it's not something you intentionally did. A lot of the reason why
different type of healing. The healing that you was talking about.
It's not.
No. You were talking about a woman
I'm
being
gonna
healed.
tell you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about what, like, people, even people in general, or just women, healing from childhood traumas so that they can be the best adult they can be. A lot of what's fucked up and wrong with people is they have not healed the inner child within them, and they need to do that to be successful adults.
So you feel like your inner child is healed?
Healing is a continual journey. I'm still doing it.
But why are you using the comment healed then? As if healed, you say healed.
Healing is a continual journey.
You said you don't want to deal with a woman that's been healed.
Healing.
So now are you healed, or are you still, is healing a continuous process?
I believe healing is a continual process.
Okay, then we don't want to deal with the woman who's been through more and more trauma. If you,
that would be saying, like, I would be single forever.
Listen, the way of the world now, right?
Men.
Women are so,
these boys is what I call them.
Women are so powerful right now in today's world, right? Like, women are so powerful that women have made men kind of like submit to the way they want to be in the world, or submit to their beliefs, or submit to a whole bunch of bullshit. And so now a lot of men...
So what women think is bullshit?
No. I'm not saying what women think is bullshit. A lot of the bullshit that women like to do, a lot of men have submitted to the shit. And now it's they've allowed the shit, and now it's a lot of BS.
So
it's a lot of men in the world.
So hold on. So I'm gonna go in on this.
Like this conversation right now, and her saying, like, she made a segment talking about, you need to have your whole phase. I think it's really important.
Those weren't my words.
Yes, it is.
Those weren't my words. That was my co-host words.
Oh well. Okay, I apologize. Your co-host. That's bullshit. That's BS. Like, I literally heard this lady say, I think it's really important for a female to have her whole phase. Like, what? And
listen. Hold on. So look. I want to piggyback on that.
But my thing is,
that's not.
Hold
bullshit.
on. Wait. Hold on.
I think whole phase is an overused term. I think having a moment to just be able to even not be, but it don't even gotta be sexual.
How you gotta break?
It don't even gotta be sexual. It don't even gotta.
But
I'm saying it don't even have to be sexual. It's just having a moment, even to find yourself as a woman
that's
outside of a relationship.
But that's not a whole phase.
That's not a whole phase.
But the whole phase to me is just that's just a term
No.
for having a whole bunch of sex. But it don't always be that. I don't feel like whole is even the right term to use for that phase.
But that's not what we talking about. We talking about the actual.
No, I didn't.
No, listen, no.
It's okay.
I didn't, but listen. I don't want. Listen, when we leave here, I want to make sure we cool. We locked in.
Oh, we're cool. The fact that I came in here and sat next to you, we gonna have some future things. We gonna do some things in the future together. I'm gonna fuck with you, but I'm not like, you're not gonna sit in front of me and run this BS by me, and I'm gonna call you out on the BS. That whole phase shit and
so look,
the high body count shit, like, no, that's not it. That's
no,
not it.
I don't promote people to
phase. However, we can kill that phrase.
No, my thing is, I don't promote people to go get a high body count.
Fucking the
thing is,
you could be fucking somebody that you just. That's just the one person you fucking, but y'all not in a relationship.
But that's not a whole phase.
That's not a whole phase.
But why are you defining a whole phase?
No,
as just
we don't. But we
when it could just be fucking without a title. Niggas always love to preach about, just
seriously,
dating somebody or just fucking on somebody, having one person without the title, or somebody you getting to know. That could be considered a whole phase, because that's not your nigga.
No, stop.
That's somebody that you trying to get to be your nigga.
You are steady.
But that's
I'm just saying, a whole phase. If you define a whole bunch of dicks, But a whole face to a woman could be like, man, I was fucking this nigga for a year and then we ain't worked out. And that could have been her whole face for her. To her, that might have not been her doing dick. That could have been her fucking one nigga and then that was it. Like, it's different. I feel like when you instantly hear hoe because you associated with the dicks, you gonna think that. But a whole phase don't always got to be doing dicks. You could just be fucking on one nigga. That's what a whole phase is. How? It's doing dicks. When you're dating, it's one dick, man. When you're dating, listen. Look. Hold on. Let her rock. Because you've been talking a long time. Let me just get one thing off. Like a whole phase is not necessarily defined by just doing hella dicks, fam. You could just be talking to one nigga. You trying to get to know the nigga. We trying to get to the body count question. That's not a whole phase. Let me finish, bro. Damn. That's not a whole phase. Damn! Can I get it off? Because again, how could you be a whole talking to one nigga? I can't even get my response off. Because here you go, you're not a woman. So why are you speaking from a woman's perspective? Ooh. So as a woman,
we gotta get the clips off.
Man can be whole too, right?
Bro, we gotta get the clips off.
We gotta get the clips off real quick. Because what you're not gonna do is talk for a woman because you're not a woman. Just like you said, I'm not a man. I'm not gonna speak for a man. I agree with the body count question, absolutely. But I will say, a whole face is not necessarily defined by you doing dicks. How we gonna get to the body count question? Because a lot of niggas don't like to marry a bitch with weak pussy. A lot of niggas don't like to marry a bitch that ain't no freak. Yep. That ain't willing to do what they need to do. Yep. That can be considered a whole face to a woman. After doing all of this dating, you got to the body count question, and she told you, man, it was 20 niggas. And you like, you know what, I'm gone. That could have been a whole face for her. Well, he kicked me to the curb, on to the next. Like, stop.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm not talking for women. The men can be hoes.
Not damn.
Men can be hoes too, right? Don't y'all call men hoes? Don't you hear women say this all the time? Wait. Don't you hear women say this all the time? Don't you hear women say this all the time? I don't want no man that's a man can be ran through too. You hear women say that all the time? Okay. So how in the fuck can I not speak for what the definition of a hoe is? If I can be a hoe, wait. If I can be a hoe
face definition and what a hoe face means to a man or a woman. So I gave you a woman's definition because I'm a woman.
That's not a woman's definition. You can't get.
So what you doing is a man's definition.
No. What I'm trying to do is get to.
I don't understand why you can't just take that.
What I'm trying to get you to do is.
It's a woman's perspective.
No. What I'm trying to get you to do is understand that there's the word hoe has one definition to it. You cannot break it down. And no. You cannot break hoe down and make it to be what you want it to be. A hoe is a hoe. A hoe is a person that's ran through. Period. So you cannot sit here and say, oh, my whole phase was when I was talking to one guy and trying to get to know him. That's not a hoe at all. That's not a hoe at all.
So
a hoe phase is when you are being ran through.
Hold on, time out.
So what is that to you?
Hold on, listen.
Just
to a man,
that's a
nigga that you was fucking with.
Okay, so that's just
wait. Listen, what I'm saying. Hold on, y'all.
How is that not a hoe? What I'm saying, you saying
yo, time out. I want to respond to the shit that we talking about. The difference that I'm seeing is this, right? To a man,
you're welcome.
A whole face means you're doing multiple dicks. Right. If you're only doing one dick, to us, that doesn't matter. Because when you tell us about your body, about your body count, that one nigga that you was doing is only one. You dig what I'm saying? So it's different for us.
That's not a hoe.
That's not a hoe. Hold on. That's different for us. Okay. But if you say you did 14 last year, niggas like, what the fuck?
That's a hoe.
That's a hoe.
That's a hoe phase.
Yeah, you feel me? But if you fucking with some nigga you was fucking with, this your guy, because that's our perspective is what matters to us.
No. Fuck that. What's the definition of being a hoe?
Nah, bro.
No. What is the definition of being a whore?
We may feel like that after we done went through the situation we went through. Damn, he felt like I was a hoe. He fucked me a hoe too.
We are twisting the definition of being a whore. What is a whore? What is a whore?
It's multiple. So
a hoe and a whore. We did this.
You can be like, so somebody on here said, he'll call his homie a hoe for acting like a hoe. Like
that's when you talking. That's when you talking about being a punk ass person. But what is the definition of being a hoe? A hoe is a person that's having unlimited sex, like a person that just crazy body count, having sex after sexual partner after sexual partner after sexual partner. That's a hoe. You cannot sit here and say, I was dealing with one man trying to get to know him, and that was my whole phase. I would never
but
say
you're not a woman, so you can't say that.
I can say that because I know the definition of hoe.
You can't say that.
You can't change. You can't change. It's not to me. It's not. That's what y'all do. That's what y'all do. Y'all try to twist the words up and shit. You can't twist it up. Ain't no definition to you. That's like saying. You said, what's the definition of a hoe to you? It don't matter what it is to me. What's the definition of a hoe in the dictionary?
What's the definition? Do we got a thing we can look up Webster or something?
But this what I'm saying. You can't. The point
that I'm trying.
I think it is a garden.
The point that I'm trying to make is whore. Look up whore. Look up whore. Yes. The point that I'm trying to make is
because I learned how to do it the right way.
The point that I'm trying to make is you can say. What's your definition of this? It don't matter. That go a dictionary right there. You can say, what's your definition of dictionary?
A whore is a prostitute.
That's what he's saying.
This is what I'm saying. You cannot sit here and say this camera. You got this on. I feel like R. Kelly in this bitch right now. Is this on me? You cannot sit here and say the definition of a whore is the prostitute. You cannot sit here and tell me a woman that. That's what the dictionary says.
She looking at what she
Hold on. Let me hear what she reading.
Money was exchanged every day. Is that what that also?
Hey, look.
I want to hear what she reading.
Okay, go ahead.
She's reading the dictionary.
Read it. All right.
A hoe is a prostitute.
No, a whore.
A whore. I said look up whore. I said look up whore.
It's defined as a prostitute.
Niggas ain't paying pussy every time.
Hold on. So wait. Go.
A long-handed.
That's even worse whore. That's a
gardening
free
tool
whore.
with a big metal blade using mainly for weeding and breaking up. So
we know what the garden tool
Okay,
is.
don't go with hard.
Wait.
So this is what I'm saying, Lo. So she said, what's your definition of a whore? Right? And so I said, listen, it doesn't matter what my definition of a whore is. A whore, the definition of a whore is what it is.
What do you think?
Wait. It doesn't change. So you cannot sit here and try to reword it and make it seem like whatever you try to make it seem like to fit it to your description of what you think a hoe is. That doesn't make it right.
So hold on. So check it out. For me,
hey, Tay, I see you shaking your head. You get what I'm trying to say, right? Thank you, bro. Because they didn't make me feel like I'm crazy. Like I'm.
So look, for me, a whore and a hoe, two different things.
Okay.
A whore is the definition of someone getting paid to get fucked. That's a sex worker. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whore. A hoe is a motherfucker that is essentially fucking anybody with no regard. Sometimes for money, sometimes not. Sometimes might be for a ride to the house. Sometimes might be because you goddamn it like them. Whatever. A hoe, but here's my thing. When you're doing it, for me, when you're doing it for something in return and not just for the physical, that's a hoe. You dig what I'm saying? Like a freak, she just fucking because she wants to. She might drive over to your crib.
So what's the difference?
It's very different.
Just really do that right now.
It's
You really just added freak into it.
Girls, ammunition to
No.
Listen, to kill
it's
now.
not.
No, we're not moving past freak because
Listen, words
now you
mean
just
things.
gave her ammunition.
No, but that's cool. But that's cool. But my thing is, as a freak, what does that gain? You're only doing that for yourself.
It gains a bad reputation.
And that's a selfish reason because you're doing it solely for yourself. You're not doing that for what you're trying to gain if you want certain things. So if you're trying to gain a husband, you're not going to run out and be a freak. You're not going to run out and be a hoe. You're not going to run out and be a motherfucking whore.
Slut.
Because hold on, I'm not finished. I'm cooking. You know what I'm saying? Let me cook. So when you get them in those positions where you are looking for a certain thing, you have to know that the things that men look at, purity, we look at chastity, we look at beauty, and we look at submissiveness. Those are the type of things that we're looking for. So that's why. Because you know what else? You can mold those things.
I can comment.
Yeah.
Right,
Hold on. Listen.
You ready to fight or what? You
really just put that
comment.
What you want?
So hold on.
To that, I'll say, because I've been married. So I'll say, when I was looking and felt like I was in a position to be a wife, but I also do believe in manifesting your words are powerful. I wasn't doing dicks. I didn't have not one under my
So you went in the
belt.
whole phase.
So I'll say that when I knew I was ready to settle down and be a wife, I was not looking for
anything else.
I wasn't fucking nothing else.
You
I was
know why
strictly
you
on
was
my
you was
shit.
looking,
you know why you was doing that? Because you know that shit is extremely important in a relationship.
Because I wanted to be like whole and calm to myself more in my spirit.
It's important
to line up with the roles of being a wife. I've been a stay-at-home mom. I've been quiet. I've been that Christian little power to Jesus, praying for my family.
Wait a minute. Were you married?
Yes.
How old were you when you were married?
I got married when I was 26.
And when were you in the sex industry?
You're only 29.
Exactly.
Sex.
But no, I was
when
married
were you
to
in
a
the sex
narcissist,
industry?
somebody crazy. At 28.
So wait, damn.
So you in the sex industry right now?
No, I'm.
What you do?
Well, I might have a shoot.
Yeah, what's only yeah. What you do? Yeah. What you do on that OnlyFans?
What did I do? You want to know?
Wait, it's still popping?
Yeah, what
Hey, listen, let's stop capping. Hey, let's stop capping. You definitely put a post up the other day. I said, oh, she couldn't.
What did you do on your OnlyFans?
Oh, now it makes sense. That's why you be putting all that provocative shit.
She don't want to answer.
No, wait a minute, because I haven't done a shoot in months. Hold on, let me.
It don't matter. You be putting your titties
Yeah,
out.
she-
No,
She don't
because
want- She don't wanna answer.
Crazy.
no, that shit is not for that. I came from a marriage where like I was not able to be sexually liberated in myself. So when I was going through my process of divorce, I was ready to just like be me wholeheartedly. I can claim those words like freak and all that and da 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 da. Yeah.
I'm glad you used the word liberated. Right now,
Mhm.
right now, the American woman is the most liberated ever.
Don't do that.
Right? Y'all
Don't
the
do
most
that.
liberated women
Don't do
ever.
that.
Right?
Don't do that.
But what else are y'all?
Say the gays are.
What?
But what else are y'all?
What?
Y'all the most depressed.
That's not
Like this
true.
is
I'm
the,
not
this is
depressed.
this is the
Everything I do
most
is
lonely.
towards-
No. This is a fact.
Where
Right
you
now,
get these facts from? Because I really need this
right now, you can look this shit up. Right now,
What-
your generation,
Use your
millennial
Googles.
generation,
Yeah.
Your Google.
That's what I gotta do.
the millennial generation, and Gen Z is the most depressed group of women in the world right now, while also simultaneously being the most liberated
That's not true.
generation of women ever. That is.
Well, okay. Well,
look it up.
I don't fall
Look
in
it
that
up.
category.
Look it
I'm
up.
fine.
Y'all
with
got
my-
everything that
I'm
y'all want to
fine.
have in the world right now, and y'all more miserable than
That
ever.
is
That's
not
a
true.
fact. Yes.
It doesn't apply to me then.
Look,
Hold on,
look it up.
wait.
I'm not-
Hold
No,
on.
no. You
Hold on,
might not-
wait.
you ain't
So
saying
why
you,
doesn't-
I'm just saying as a
In
whole.
general.
That's
Let us
it.
say why it
That's
doesn't apply to her. Why doesn't it
It
apply to
doesn't
you?
apply to me because I did the work. I went through having to sit with 3 different therapists. I went to therapy for sexual trauma.
You need
for
to keep going.
Whoa.
You need to keep going.
I do keep going. I'm not damaged because of your definitions. I am totally wholeheartedly fine
I
with
don't
myself.
think you damaged. I'm just fucking around, man.
Okay, well, fuck that way. But I'm not fucked up in no sense of the word at all. I've done the work on myself to heal myself. When
So you don't go to therapy anymore.
I do go to therapy. I go to therapy once a
Do you
week.
talk to your therapist about like?
I talk about the deepest
So hold on, let's
shit.
get. I don't want to get. Hold on,
I
y'all.
talk
I don't
about
want to
the
get too off
deepest
into
thing,
into her and like, you know what I'm saying. We had some other topics we
Talk
was
that
bringing
shit.
up. You know what I'm saying?
Keep going.
Because I feel like people need
No,
to
what you wanna do, huh?
understand,
'Cause-
even if you want to be liberated and be a sexual being and be free and be yourself, you have the right to do that. I even say, even right now in this phase of my life, I'm not in a position where I want to be in no committed relationship. While I'm doing all this, I was in a committed relationship when I was doing scenes. Let's make that very clear. And I was with somebody who was strong enough to accept all parts of me.
What? You was with a
Yes.
simp? That's what you was
No, I
with.
was not.
I would never.
No, I was
that's
not.
see,
But
and,
bro,
that takes me.
here's
Hold on,
my
real
thing.
quick.
That's
That
real
takes me back to men are so weak today that they subscribe to this bullshit that women be coming with.
But
Why
see-
would you ever?
That man
I
did.
would
She not think he
never.
did anything wrong.
And you
So
be-
here's
you
my
talking
thing.
about
Wait,
me.
hold on. But look,
say
Mitch,
he
you
was
gotta
a
also
simp.
look at it
That's
this
cool.
way.
That's okay.
Mitch, you gotta look at it this way,
But
right?
that's what I'm saying.
Hold
You're
on.
a different type of person. You might not could do that. But there's somebody in this
it's
world
not
that
about me
could.
could. I would never do no goof ass shit like that. Some goof ass shit.
But
bro.
that's you.
That nigga you was fucking with is a real goofy. That's why
No,
you not
he's
with him
not.
today, right now.
That's not true.
That's why y'all not married no more.
That was
fuck?
No, I wasn't married. to
Okay, if
any
that's your
other
boyfriend,
guy.
how could I be in a relationship relationship with a woman and I'm letting my woman get her ass balled up by another man on any day.
You said I was getting balled up by another man.
You said you was just sex work. You just said he was comfortable with doing whatever.
But then you didn't listen to me when I said I've never fucked a chick on camera.
I don't care about on
camera. You never seen that.
You said he was uncomfortable with you doing your sex work shit. He was okay with it.
He was fine with all facets of me.
Simp.
He was not a simp.
He was
so hold on.
He's not a simp.
So wait. Going to
that's a goofy.
I know we was talking about it before. You know what I'm saying? Y'all went back and forth. But tell me about that. What happened in that situation to where it didn't work out?
Oh, it was me.
So you.
It was me.
Her soul is.
You left. Hold on, bro.
No.
So you left. You left the situation.
Yeah, it was me. I think I was in a position to where I shouldn't have been in anything, but like.
Cause you know.
Hold on.
See what I mean?
You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that.
Be quiet.
You're not gonna do that.
Why your nose turning red? You busting over here. She over here blushing.
Cause this shit is crazy. I can't hold it in, bro. Sorry, Lo.
No, I admit it was me. But I should not have been in a relationship at that
because
time.
Doing that tarnishes what?
No.
No, hold on. No.
Doing that. Tell you from doing it.
What I'm saying is, doing that, you're allowing different influences into. You should be solely focused on your man. Mm-hmm. You can't solely focus on him if you're doing sex work. However, you are putting yourself in a position to be, even if it's only aroused for the camera, even if you're not doing actual sex acts with a dick on camera, you're still putting that kind of energy out, which should be reserved for just him.
You put it out and you put it in.
So
he really is trying to flip it.
Look,
I wanted to be clear. I never did vaginal or anal porn, so leave it up to your
right. You gave head?
Duh.
So you did that then went in the house and kissed your man in the mouth.
What's
you cool?
This motherfucker we doing.
Hey, look, do your thing. Do your thing, girl. Do your thing. Hey,
no, because my
hold on,
wait.
Because if he watches
check it out. Check it out.
I didn't hear it. I love him.
You loved him, right? Mm-hmm. And you say you did oral porn. Mm-hmm. You was like, how you feel on a scale of 1 to 10? How good was your head?
I'd be a 10 if I got fucking paid.
Well, because we had a couple legends on the couch.
Oh
right
yeah, I see.
So you know what I'm saying?
We had Miss Natural on the couch.
Miss Natural was just.
So do you think you a GOAT?
Yeah, for sure.
You know who Miss Natural is?
No.
Hey, Facts of Law gonna put up we're gonna have a wall of fame, and but no, it's some real shit though, yo. That's something. That's something that I feel like you can do that and be liberated doing that because you wanted to, but at the same time, how does that affect where you want to be now and then relationship-wise?
It doesn't affect. You know how I look at that type of stuff is because even when you look at like somebody like Cardi B, she came from stripping and did music. You don't look at her as a stripper now.
But
no.
She's hold on. Women always go high.
That's absolutely.
No, because that's where I see myself. I see myself in a.
But you have to.
Yes, I see myself as a fucking celebrity and me reaching that level.
Yeah, but see,
I don't back down.
It's not about
It's
not about what you see. No. It's not about what you see. It's about.
I don't want you to think I ain't tweaking like that.
Right.
You can do whatever you want.
It's not about what you see for me. It's more so about the probability. Not the possibility.
Hold
on.
I believe in manifesting.
I get it.
I think I get everything that I want.
Yeah, but I also think manifesting is bullshit. For me, you don't get anything without the work.
Facts.
You did what I'm saying?
But
you have to, I can sit my ass in my bed all day.
You can't sit
and
in your bed.
Listen. I can sit down in my ass all day and manifest. I'm gonna do this, that, and the other. But if I don't get my ass up and do the work, nothing happens. So manifestation to me is a disrespectful word to the work that I know I put in.
I like
day in, day out.
You don't understand it. Look, but what you're saying, if you believe in something and you have a vision, you ask, believe, and receive. You become a vibrational match, and you take that action to what you want to be. That is. But
the word.
So what's your goal though?
The word manifestation is a dirty word. Like that. That's because it makes people think that they can just think about the shit. No, fuck that. You don't have to make. You don't have to make up words to get shit done. Let's say do the work. Work. Goddammit, grind. Go and get it. Stop making up words.
One day I'm gonna be in the NBA.
You know what I'm saying? Manifestation is prayer to somebody else too.
Manifestation is prayer to somebody.
Right, and when you're praying to someone else, you're praying for them to do it and help you get it done. But when you're doing the work, you know, if I don't get my ass up and go and do it, it's not going to happen. I personally am not asking for somebody to make sure I get up and do it. I'm going to get my ass up and I'm going to grind.
Just don't believe in manifestation. I'm not going to.
I don't believe. For me, I feel like go for it.
No. Go ahead. Finish your point. And once you're done, we going to switch to something else.
All right. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty much my point. Manifestation for me is just people expecting shit to happen because they want it to. Fuck that. You have to do the work. Well, you have to do the grind. You have to go through. No. You know what I'm saying? So, but manifestation, when people want to manifest, they want to manifest something. They want to, you know.
I think the words thrown around too much because you're like doing it in that mystical, magical way. Like
that's what manifestation. Look up the definition of manifestation. That's what I'm saying. It's one of those things where you expect things to happen because you want them to. Whereas when you are doing the work, I'm going to get up at 4 a.m., 3 a.m., whatever the fuck it is. I'm going to go do what I'm supposed to do because I want these outcomes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I don't know if it matters because you don't believe in manifestation, but even podcasts and doing that and starting all that stuff, that was on my vision board last year. And then when how it came to me, I didn't have to do anything or go out and reach for it. It came to me. But there's different ways how things happen. But I'll call it inspired action. I had set up a brunch with the other two girls that I do the podcast with, sweetie. And we started talking about different business ideas, and then it grew into something. Then it grew into iHeart. Then it grew into
my thing is people take when they say the word manifestation, they're taking people don't understand. They're taking the onus off of themselves.
None of that shit ain't going. This what y'all saying is how I look at when people and this might be a little controversial and crazy, but this is how I feel. When people be praise to God, and they give all they praise to God, I be thinking man, that's crazy.
You did that shit.
Give praise to your damn self. You work towards that goal. You work for that. And I ain't gonna lie. I said it one time on social media, and it kind of didn't land. People nah, bro, you tripping. I'm like, I ain't tripping, bro.
That's what we were talking
about. I'm not saying you can't, you know what I'm saying, give thanks to God. You know what I'm saying? I believe in God, and I appreciate the things that's been put in front of me. But I'm also working toward that Snoop Dogg clip. Mm-hmm. You remember when they put his he I want to thank me for staying down. I want to thank me for waking up every day. That's the type of shit I feel man. That's it right there. Yep. Give thanks and appreciation to your damn self because you put that work in.
You have to do the work. None of that shit matters.
Every time it go down to iHeart.
If none of y'all ass would have hit me back and pulled up, we wouldn't be sitting right here right now. Mm-hmm. Fuck that to me, just fuck that manifest shit. It's not about, for me, manifest that, I'm not even a big fan of vision boards, but I'm also very fucking self-motivated. Mm-hmm. If I say I'm going to do something.
You don't have to necessarily do a vision
board. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But no, I'm saying when I see, keep it real, sorry, honey, but my wife and some other girls was doing a vision board a few years back, and I was sitting there looking at it man, that's
cute ass shit, man.
For me, if I say I'm gonna do
real world,
we're grinding, we get it.
We do that shit too much, and they make it a thing, it's become a little
a party. Thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and I'm just
you have to actually believe in it because some people are gonna make those boards, and it's never gonna land.
I just don't need. For me, that's not the kind of motivation I need. What I need.
Oh, you're trying to get us drunk.
Okay.
This is what we do.
You slid another bottle.
Go ahead and drink it.
You need to drink because you ain't saying shit. I got her riled up. I like that.
You did.
She can.
No, but that's what you do.
Barking.
She say that's what you do.
There's a sickness that lives in him that he gets off to that shit.
It's not a sickness.
It's a sickness.
I agree. Because manifestation.
It's a sickness.
Don't matter if you don't do the work.
Check it out. All right. That was great. I loved it.
You're welcome.
We need more. We need more like y'all.
Can I please cut a check when the checks start rolling in from that one? Can I get
Hey, listen.
Thank you.
Put them captions on there, bro. I'm telling you that shit gonna land.
We gonna land.
Check it out.
I would like my check.
Man, I know a whole lot of this shit I want to talk about.
We finna talk about.
No, I feel like y'all set me up. Y'all do this shit before.
No, you started it.
I didn't.
You started.
You
went right in.
You went right in.
She set her damn self up when she came on my
went right in
talking that shit.
Hey, check it out though.
You do shit to poke the bear, but I don't. I stand on what I say. I never back down on what I said. I stand on what I said.
It was a great debate. It was a great debate.
Hold on. All right. So yeah, check it.
I gotta tap in with Pillow
It was a
Talk.
great debate. Yeah, we about to tap in with Pillow Talk. You finna tell us, how did you come up? How did you come up with Pillow Talk? What was the thoughts behind it?
And where did it start?
Yeah, where did it start?
Yeah, I'm gonna go around like everybody. Cause look, before we go, we are podcasters. That's why we so giving our passionate, valiant effort. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to do is figure out how we all get to this point. You know what I'm saying? So, like Fact said, Pillow Talk, tell us how'd you get there, because I want to kind of get into how we met. You know what I'm saying? Because that's dope. So, talk to us.
For sure.
You did.
Okay, it was getting a little heated. So.
You feel me?
It doesn't get heated for me. I'm not mad at nobody.
Let me shift the energy.
It's all up.
Yeah, it was a good conversation. It was good. But I mean, Pillow Talk is something I did like in college initially.
What college?
SIUC.
Okay,
Saluki.
You did.
Graduated 2016. So I did like, the news and stuff like that out there. Yes, I'm 30. Okay. But yeah, I mean, that was like my first taste with like media, radio, stuff like that. But I did the River Region News at SIU, and I was one of the few black people, that was a part of the thing. And that was my first time, dealing with racism and just stigmas, and you got to change the way you look and stuff like that. So I was like, I don't want to work for, CBS or whatever case it may be, because I got to change who I am.
I like that.
So, I said fuck it, and I did not intern anywhere, which was a decision. Now I'm very grateful that I did, but at the time I was like, I should have.
You should have did it.
You know what I'm saying? I should have did that, but whatever. So I graduated, did the corporate shit, got blue doing corporate, and I actually started recording in my parents' house in my room on my phone. And I just started doing conversations, actually with my little brother. He was like a few of my first guests, local rappers.
How old is your little brother?
That. He's 24.
Okay, so we
got a little difference between us, but he's very intelligent, very smart. We talked about the struggles of young black men.
I can dig it.
So that was my first episode was like the first viral episode I had. That hit like 10,000 streams. And I actually left Pillow Talk alone for like a year. I did like 2 episodes, never came back to it. And then I went back during COVID.
COVID put a lot of
So what year was this?
So this was probably, I would say 2020. No, this was probably 2019.
Right.
So I've been doing this about 4 or 5 years now. So yeah, during COVID, didn't have nothing else to do.
Hold on.
Yeah.
That math ain't math.
Well, somewhere around COVID. I don't know.
It's all good.
But yeah, that's when I initially got back to it. Was like at the height of COVID.
So, with that being said, how did we meet? You know what I'm saying? Because one day, I don't know if y'all seen this episode, the 312 Music Awards. You know what I'm saying? We did the 312 Music Awards, and we brought, the fam on the show, and we were like, just tell us how that came about. And they were giving us the rundown on how that came about, and I told them, we want to present at the awards. So they're like, we get there, I'm like, what categories y'all got? And they was like, Podcast of the Year. I'm like, we doing that one. You know what I'm saying? And who won Podcast of the Year? You did. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said the award-winning Pillow Talk podcast. You know what I'm saying? She won the 312 Awards Podcast of the Year. And it was a packed house. It was dope. And I could tell she wasn't expecting. She didn't really realize it because she came up there with a coat in her hand and shit. I'm like, girl, put that shit down.
So tell us, was nominated already.
Yeah.
So tell us about that. How'd you find out about it? When did you know you were nominated? Tell us about that.
Well, Corey Ether, shout out to Corey Ether.
You did?
He is who actually told me I was
Corey
nominated.
Ether.
Yeah, he was like, you on the list. I'm like, what list is this?
Right.
And I just started, telling people to vote for me and share it and stuff.
Okay.
And that was really it. I just left it at that. I was just happy to be nominated because I'm not technically from Chicago.
Right. Where you from? Where you from?
Tell me. I'm from
Waukegan. Y'all know the outskirts.
Suburbs. I'm a suburban girl. I'm proud. Okay.
Right.
But
she's still our people though, man.
She's real shit. I'm in the shit though. So I'm always in Chicago and stuff like that. I've interviewed so many artists, so many producers, business owners, directors, actors from Chicago. So when we got there, I'm upstairs eating. I ordered some food when they doing the nominations because I'm thinking I'm not gonna win. I had to run from upstairs.
Yeah, we knew we was up there for a minute.
Yeah, we like, where's she at?
I'm here. I I'm like, wait.
We came up there. They gave us the joint, and I opened it and read it. And we like talking. I'm waiting. Yeah.
You think you about to see her in the crowd?
No, but we eventually we did. We saw running through. You couldn't really see because the lights. We saw she holding a coat. She had you. What else you have in your hand? You had a few things. You know what I'm saying? So she running up and she came. I was glad to present that to you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one of those things where we didn't even know about it. You know what I'm saying? But it was like I told him I was like I want to be involved and figure out who's who, and we've been following you since. You know, I'm a support. You know what I'm saying? Anybody I come in contact with, I'm a support. That's how we do on Facts and Law. You know what I'm saying? And if I saw your post and we chopped it up once or twice, I'm gonna like it before I even realize what it's saying.
Right.
He got into it. He started liking it all.
All right, I'm gonna like it. One thing though. Yeah. Can you do us a favor? Can you present the award to us next year?
But you don't believe in manifesting, but that you just
No. We doing the work. We doing the work. You feel me?
Inspired action.
See how they just try to you know what I'm saying? If it happened.
When it happens next year, present for us.
I had to get it with
I like
that.
that.
I had to.
I don't know.
That's
I like that.
I don't know.
Listen, long as we know. Here's my thing. As long as I know the nominees are correct, let's get it. You feel me? That's why I wanted everybody to come tonight. I want, because I keep it real. It's probably 6-7 podcasts in the city that's on my radar, and this half of them. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit.
And bro got one.
Yeah.
He got one. Even though like, you do controversial shit, you got
one. You
got controversy is
you got something special.
You got it.
I don't have a podcast yet though.
What you call it?
Wait. We finna get to him anyway.
We about to get to him.
I'm saying we about to get to him anyway.
Okay, it's not a y'all.
Right. So look. So what you got going next? Tell us about some of your goals. I seen you been moving and working and shaking with some of your people. Tell us about that.
Yes. Well, outside of podcasting, I'm a community activist.
Okay.
I'm a part of 2 nonprofits. So I'm a marketing director and an event coordinator.
Okay.
So we doing Juneteenth events,
nice.
we doing Black Business Expos, we doing free bowling, block parties. So it's just a lot of event stuff I do outside of podcasting that I'll be rolling out. But Pillow Talk will be going on Roku soon. So definitely make sure y'all tap in with me on that because y'all got to come through the Purple Room.
All right, listen.
Yeah.
Whenever we get that,
we might have to book a hotel all the way out.
Yeah, y'all might have to lay over.
Like it's a little far. You know what I'm saying?
You send
we with it.
When your next opening?
45 minutes.
Hey man, listen.
Tell them to bring their ass out there.
Hey, when your next opening?
Shit, I got a few openings at the end of the month. I only do weekends.
All right. When your next opening?
Facts and Law with it.
When your next opening? Let's get this book right now. We're going to get this book right now while it's rolling.
Facts driving. Because I'll be drinking.
I'll drive. I don't got no problem.
There ain't no 45-minute drive.
45 minutes is a long time for me.
This shit just like driving through traffic on 290 on the damn ride, man.
We can do the 30th.
The
That's
30th.
a Friday.
That's a Friday. What time?
Line it up.
I do 7.
7 o'clock.
We'll be there.
We can be able to make it out there by 7.
Y'all can bring the drink. I'm gonna have Remy though, cause
that's cool. I ain't driving.
I'm driving.
See what I did? And he don't drink. So
I don't drink it like that.
Oh, okay.
Hey, listen. If I ain't driving,
That dog got too much.
I'll be drinking.
I know.
I'll be drinking.
So make sure y'all tap in.
We tap
You know we coming. Look, didn't I tell you that on the stage?
Yeah.
I told you.
And I appreciate y'all because it's a. Like we were speaking a little off camera as far as the, connection in Chicago and supporting each other. Because, y'all didn't know me at all. We didn't know each other. I mean, y'all took a picture with me and everything. Y'all posted me. Like, I really appreciate that. Because me not really being from Chicago, some people felt some type of way that I wanted.
For real?
They be all right.
You know what I'm saying? It felt like I didn't deserve it. You feel me? But the roster speaks for itself.
But they told us it was surrounding areas. So they did say that.
And one thing people have to realize, and what I said multiple times, if y'all go back and watch the episode with some of the chairmen from the 312 awards, you had to know it. I don't care. You can't be mad if you didn't know it. I'ma be mad if her people knew it, somebody nominated her and then voted for her, then she should have won. Like, I can't be mad if I ain't know about some shit. Right. How the fuck they gonna do that or not? Nigga, relax, fam. Your arm ain't that long. You ain't there yet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You can celebrate for somebody.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what we've been doing. Look, like I said,
I was just happy to be nominated.
Real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I won, but I was just happy to be on the list.
And it was great for you to be on the list. It was great for you to win. And that gave you, I'm sure, tons of motivation to make sure you keep doing it and go harder. And that's the shit that I want to make sure we all do. That's why I want to bring y'all on, and because I've never done anything alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and I've done a lot of shit, and I ain't never done none of it alone. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Without a team, without people that respect you and you respect, you're not going to get nowhere. Mm-hmm. So, speaking of people that you rock with and you respect and all that good shit, how you get into it, bro? Where did it start for you? Tell us what you've done and where we at now.
So, I've always been like a extremely, I would... on social media, just write out my thoughts a lot on my story. Mm-hmm. And I used to write a lot of shit. Like, my notepad got 2,800 notes in it. Mm-hmm. And it's just notes of my thoughts and me just writing shit. And so a lot of people used to tell me, you should do a podcast. You should do a podcast. But I was so busy in my life and doing whatever the hell I was doing at the time, I wasn't thinking about a damn podcast. And so, 2021... or 20 coming into 22, I had a New Year's resolution. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do a podcast, but then I still never followed through with this shit. And so I promote for this club called Chill Spot on Saturdays. Mm-hmm. The owner, he hit me like, man,
25th.
Yeah, Bellwood.
Yeah.
So the owner hit me like I sing, I rap, I'm multifaceted for sure. But the owner was like, he'd be like, bro, you love getting on the microphone, bro. You how you feel about doing this live show for me? And he had showed me some shit, Tequila Tales or some shit in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And they be doing live shows, just sitting down talking with people. And I'm like, man, I'd do that for sure. And I'm like, I tell him bro, he I want you to be the host for this show for me. And I tell him bro, I'll do this if you promise me you will help me set up a podcast. Mm. He's like, I got you. So I started doing the live show at Chill Spot, and it was picking up a little traction. But it was cool. But then it was just he, not to slight him or anything, but he was just his focus was the live show at his night, right? And it was okay, I still want to do a podcast. So then that's when I just say, okay, fuck it, I'm finna find my own little slot and set up a little nice look more. Mine's is more intimate. There you go. Mm-hmm. I have a more intimate space. Mm-hmm. So I'm fuck it, I'm gonna just start bringing guests on here. So as of right now, I'm just doing my own little segments. I haven't started my podcast yet, but I'm just doing
What's segments. What's the name of it? I don't think I heard.
Calculated Ignorance.
Calculated Ignorance. Yeah. How'd that come about? Because I told you, exactly that name is fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? And like she said,
that's exactly what he be speaking.
You feel me? So tell us about it, Brody.
So the night the owner, he asked me, did I want to do it? I was so excited about this shit. Cause he yeah, I'll help you do the podcast. I was so excited about the shit. I was at this, we had left the club. I was with one of my partners, KD. And we was in the restaurant, and I'm talking to him about the shit. I'm extremely excited. Man, bro, ooh. And I'm bro, I'm gonna be ignorant. Cause I'm in my head. I'm I'm about to do a podcast. Immediately I have to be controversial. This is what I'm thinking. Mm-hmm. So I'm yeah, bro, I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna get on that motherfucker and get ignorant. And then I'm we walk into our cars, and then I'm I'm gonna be calculated though with it. And then I'm calculated ignorance. So I get in my car and I'm driving down the street. I'm damn, that shit sound that shit sound kind of decent. So I call my homie hey, bro, I'm going to call it calculated ignorance. He bro, I swear to you, bro. I was just thinking that same shit. That's a raw ass name. So we have a meeting. I sit down with the owner and I'm all right, I'm going to call the show Calculated Ignorance. And he no, bro, I don't like that name. He wasn't fucking with it at all. He wasn't fucking with it at all. So I'm just, I just knew. I was bro, I'm going to call the show this or I'm not going to do the show because the name was just cold.
So right.
And so I ended up prematurely throwing the name up on my damn Instagram story. And I
told you how them stories, dude.
Yeah, I put this little loading shit up there like calculated ignorance. Loading. I had a logo and shit. This is my logo, by the way, right here.
Yeah.
I had a logo and nothing. And so when I put it up there, one of the guys that be doing promo, he hit me immediately like, bro, whatever you doing, bro, that name, raw as hell. I like that name. So I'm like, fuck. I gotta hurry up and brand this shit right now. So I had to hurry up and get my logo. I had to hurry up and get this shit branded, like so people can know, all right, this what I'm rolling with. And then shit from there, that's just kind of like how the whole calculated ignorance
we
thing
here now.
About. Now we here, man.
You dig? You know what I'm saying? Listen, I love that shit, Joe. I told you.
I appreciate
that shit. Is
brother.
smooth.
Fire.
That shit is solid.
Thank you.
My mama. And we gonna keep grinding on it.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, now,
This guy.
Miss Orchid.
I should have named my
Shontae, tell us.
fucking calculator, whatever.
Right?
Or store. I cause problems. I'm not.
I mean, listen. Like I told last night, I was a little perturbed. But tell us how you got here. What's your plan? And same setup.
The thing you hate the most. I got here through manifesting.
You got here through working. But you got it.
So like for me, like I think I've always been a creative. I've always been outspoken. I've always been different. So even when I first thought about a podcast, like because my story runs so deep, people were like, "Bitch, like you should put it in a book. You should do a movie by now. You should da 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 da." And like I was like, no, I'd rather like go around and just share my story, just tell it for what it is. And I always consider myself like in the end, when you guys look up, I'm gonna be like the Dr. Ruth mixed with Zane. All the way at the top. That's what I see myself.
I like those.
Like,
I like that
because I'm a female that is okay with my sexuality and where I'm at with it and how I feel about it. And as you can see, nobody could fucking shake me. You're not gonna rattle my bones with these statistics. So I have put that shit on a post-it note on my vision board, and I said I wanted to do podcasts all 2023, and then I literally got on my first podcast, which was the Treehouse Show. And that was January 1st, 2023.
That was January 1st?
That was January 1st.
So
I didn't even go out for New Year's Eve because I was like, no, I'm going to be refreshed and ready to go on the Treehouse Show.
How did you end up, like, getting on that show?
He came to me.
Based on what?
He came to me. I think I was looking at something, I had commented on something of his, and he was just like, yeah, like, we love to have you watch, da da da.
They're based out of here?
Mm-hmm.
And how many views did they?
My shit did
like
numbers.
56,000 or something, right?
My shit did more than that. Yeah. Even like my shit did like almost 1 million, like 700 and some thousand so far. It's
I think it was like 50, I'm saying like 56,000 like comments or something crazy. Yeah. It was nuts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my shit went nuts immediately.
What were you talking about?
Yeah, what was the conversation?
What was exactly what I said? I said I was living with an ex. And he came home and he said he lost his job. And I said, no.
That's what it was, yeah.
You're going to get a new job. That man had a job the next day. These women don't do that anymore. They don't know how to uplift a man.
Uplift men. Yeah, that's what it was, yeah. And that shit went super viral. Yeah, like real shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's some real shit.
Like, yeah.
But I will say that's a kind of a contrast.
No, it's not.
No. Let me finish.
Because you were going to say it's a contrast to me today.
It's not a contrast to you today. It's a contrast to some of the content that you and your counterparts are putting out.
It's not a contrast, though. Because my beliefs are my beliefs. My beliefs are not my co-host.
Well, you know what? That clip is deceiving. The whole face clip. Everybody should have a whole face, this and this.
But that's to grab people in, then you're going to start chattering about it. That's going to do shit like it did tonight.
That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. The clip is... You
got to watch the whole episode.
Yeah,
I'm going to share some share some deep-ass, crazy, wild,
and I like that. You know,
insane. I'm myself unfiltered. I don't give a fuck. I never use names because I respect the men that I've exchanged energy with. But I'm real and open and honest.
Oh, that's so cute.
He's somebody exchange energy with. That's a pretty good way.
No, it didn't start off as energy. It became energy to me as I got older. It didn't start off as energy for me. So
I'm gonna use that one right there.
It is an energy exchange. Whatever emotions that come from somebody, you take that shit on when you fuck them.
I'm going to record tonight when I leave here, and my segment gonna be about.
Make sure I get my check though.
Real shit.
But yeah,
and it's gonna be exchanging energy, quote unquote, dick.
It ain't gotta be
getting dick.
It's not getting dick. I wouldn't fuck nobody now that I don't see a future or a life or a build. But even if I'm on their own and my energy is uplifting that,
I respect that.
So it's different.
So do you still feel like all women should have a whole phase? Do you agree with your co-host statement?
Because I stand by my women 10 toes down and whatever.
I get it, but
no, here you go. But let me finish playing myself.
Yeah.
But
do that.
I'll do that first, and then we'll go
straight.
Yeah. Okay, so you can follow us on Instagram at What the Hill Podcast. We shoot at least once a month. We do a whole bunch of episodes at once. Whole cast just dropped. That's the one they're talking about that went crazy. And then I do it with myself and my two other friends, Izzy and Brittany, and we're all
shout out Izzy and Brittany.
Yeah, we're all raw, real.
We're gonna have the whole team on the show. So.
Crazy.
Oh, we need to.
So I do that, and then I also do stuff on my own and create content. I create content that will.
She does. Hey, tell me your page again so they can go check it out.
Orchid Kiss ENT. That's
what
my
the hell
Instagram.
Does that mean?
Orchid Kiss.
Like the flower.
My thing. My thing. Orchid Kiss. That's
a flower, right?
It's a flower.
Orchid
is a flower.
Hey, tell him who did I ask?
Me.
Face it.
Your flower though, with your flower.
What? Is it related to
flower?
that? No, because I'm not even trying to be cocky or be whatever. Yeah. I know the power of what this possesses. I know what it's done. I know how crazy it's made people go. I know.
So wait a minute. What makes you think? What makes you think your shit just good like that though?
Number one.
Wait, we done plugging.
No.
Because y'all.
I just wanted to ask that question because
what makes me know, I know the power that I possess within myself, so I'm confident and secure within myself. And then also I know because anybody I've ever exchanged energy with, they've been back to this fucking point.
Hey, listen. Hey, time out. And you also remember that
I know my mouth is insane.
She says she's the best ever. What was the quote?
You asked me if I was a goat.
I want to ask her. I would love to ask her some questions, but I don't know if you're going to answer them.
I'm going to answer them. I'm 110% open and honest.
So what's your technique? So what is your technique?
What is my technique?
What's your technique?
I heard big girls got a bomb on the head like a real Miguel though. I heard that.
Oh,
I never experienced it, but I heard that.
Oh, you can if you you've seen my
No. We
gonna never mind. No disrespect to
No. We're gonna say that for
hell no.
We're gonna say that for afterwards.
Okay, there you go. How do you know it's amazing?
That didn't sound right.
That broke up me or whatever. We broke up or whatever. He paid and watched my fucking videos after we were broken up. What? And still found his ass back.
What you say earlier?
That's the biggest simp in the fucking world, bro. What's his name?
No. I'm not doing that to him.
I'm a fan. I'm going through your friends and followers tonight.
Can I ask you something? So wait. Why would he? Even if y'all broke up, is it a possibility for him to come and get that service again?
He did.
That's what I'm saying. So why buy it? When you buy it,
because he was I was one time down with somebody I'm pretty much down with them relationship wise if we really sever ties, but I'll always love you and have respect for you in a different way. But once you try to come back to me, it's not going to be the same. I'm not going to look at it the same.
You from Chicago?
I'm from Elk Grove.
Is he from Chicago?
Southside.
Is he black or white?
He's African American. But that's what I'm saying. I know the power I have within myself because these dudes that you talk about that wouldn't agree with this and wouldn't agree with that.
I don't care.
The rules change when it comes
I'm
to
just
me.
wondering, like,
No, you haven't. You don't know. You can't speak from a way.
I don't know.
So look, hold on.
You
what I
don't
think
know.
is
my energy is different.
I get it. Well, all I'm saying is
my energy match with my submissiveness, match with my cook.
I get it.
You're not submissive. You are.
Hold on.
We're doing a podcast. You've never been in a relationship with me.
Whoa. So look, what I was saying was,
you've never been in a relationship.
Listen, what I'm saying is he probably came back. He probably paid for the OnlyFans to see. Hold on. Whatever it was, whatever he paid, whatever you said he paid to, I feel like that was more so because he wanted to see what was going on, and he still wanted to come get that good energy from you. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, look.
I think it's an obsession with me, right?
You know, some guys have weird fetishes,
but that's one and the same, right?
Like they have weird fetishes where they want to see their girlfriend or this person that they used to fuck with getting fucked by other men. Mm-hmm. He probably just got a weird fetish. He probably has a weird fetish and he's a simp.
He's not a simp. He's a good guy.
That's his video.
Is you cool?
That's a good one.
What?
Yeah.
With that? Because he's not
a simp.
I don't disrespect the man I exchange
I'm talking about
he's not
his.
a simp. He's a good guy.
The clip.
He can be as good as he wants. He can
have to start cutting good
being good.
But you know what I think too is my mission on this planet is I'm gonna help people open and broaden their views on sex and sexuality.
No, you're not. That's terrible.
Yes, I am.
Hey,
yes,
did y'all hear what she just said?
Yes, I am. That's my mission. Why do you think I say I'm gonna be a
her
cross
mission.
between a
Her
Dr.
mission
Ruth
is
and a
say your mission.
I said my mission on this earth is to broaden people's views and open up their minds about different aspects of sexuality. A lot of people get these fucked up views. No, I'm not saying what you say, but like from porn or whatever, what they think sex is. If you knew what went into recording or shooting a porn, you wouldn't fucking watch it. There's so much shit that happens before and behind the scenes.
See, that's different though. You talking about porn? That's different.
No, I'm saying when it comes to like sexuality, being open to different things, trying new things, being open to different ways. Everybody's like,
it's a bad influence for women.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Because it required them to be more explorative. And that's what would kill a man and his ego. Because then you would feel like you couldn't match that.
So you sound like a feminist
I'm not a feminist.
Why do you want to kill a man and his ego?
No, I wouldn't want to do that. Then that would require you to be more in tune with your partner.
No.
Because people
I need to be in
have
tune with myself first. Then I can be in tune with my partner.
I mean, I told you.
Yeah, this was
this
perfect.
lady is
no,
crazy.
I'm not crazy. I'm truthful.
And this is natural.
I'm truthful.
This lady crazy.
No,
man.
I'm not, because it would require you to be more in tune with your partner. Let me tell you something.
Young ladies,
men think they're fucking and they're really getting shit done because a bitch get wet. That's
I'm
not
talking
sex.
to you. I'm talking to
a lot of times you guys are not making a woman come.
Ooh.
You're not.
You're
not.
Women of America.
Woman will fake it for you. She will boost your ego. She will keep you up. I'm not it for you. But I'm it for somebody, and a high value man at that.
No, it's never.
Yes, it is.
Never.
In your definition. Well, don't come for me then.
No. I'm not coming for you, but you're
not. You could never handle me because
I would never want to handle you.
You would have to jump so far to get to that.
I would never deal with a woman like you ever in my life.
You could never handle me on that
level. I would never want to handle you.
Because I required you to come the fuck up.
No,
you date these bitches all the way at the bottom because they don't require shit from you.
No.
I'm a different breed.
You're not a breed at all.
I'm a different breed. I'm myself. I don't want to be a generalized fucking title. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be the average woman.
Look at you.
I'm single by choice, my nigga.
Look at you.
Get ass.
You look like an angry black woman right now.
No, because
you are the typical angry black woman. Look at you.
Call me that.
Look at you.
Man.
Look at you.
Am I triggering you because
look
it's
at
a black woman
I'm triggering you because the truth hurts. Look at you right now.
All right, so check it. So look.
Look at you right now.
This does not hurt. This shit is called passion.
Couple things.
I'm passionate.
Hold on, y'all.
I'm not your
it's
cup of
anger.
tea. But the same nigga that act like this is the same nigga be in my DMs and be like,
I would never in my life.
So don't do that.
I would never in my life.
So don't do that. Don't do that.
You're not
Check it out. How y'all gonna work together in the future?
We gonna
work together in the future.
Y'all good. And this is why, hold on, time out. Hey, look. Time out. This is why black podcasts are
I'm gonna make sure I do something.
I'm not mad. I'm passionate. passionate. When I get passionate about
these niggas will not show. I got some shit.
See, listen.
I'm not
when
bad.
When you do that, I'm going. Boop, boop, boop.
You get off to that.
All right, so look, hold on. We're going to cut the audio.
We going to cut it. But look.
Cut it.
No, if y'all going to do something, if y'all going to do something in the future, y'all got to do it one, like, you talk, he talk.
Y'all because he don't want to let me get it out because
y'all can't go over each other and y'all trying to go viral. We ain't going to know what y'all talking about.
No, he don't want me to get it out because it's true.
No. What I'm saying is, hold on, y'all, listen.
It's true.
I get it. That's great. I love it all. But at the same time,
you ever seen this clip?
Hold on, bro. We want to let people to be able to understand the conversation that's going on and be able to comment and hear it. You know what I'm saying? This is very valuable conversation that we want to make sure that is heard. So we can't go over each other and yell and so on and so forth, but it's good content.
It's great,
we like
it's great content.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we got to make sure they can hear it. You know what I'm saying? So you remember, y'all on the same...
What, is this what you
Mike.
Go ahead, finish.
So
wait till you finish.
Look. Facts.
Yes, sir.
You want to move it on?
Can I show this clip real quick?
Let him show you. I don't got nothing else to say.
Dig it.
I mean...
Facts loving this shit right now.
Hey,
I told you.
Real quick,
it's 9:05.
I want you to see this clip. This what you just made me think about.
I had a girl argue me down all the way to like 3-4 in the morning.
This what you made me think about
podcast.
real quick. Right here. Hold on. Not this. This one.
Is he toxic to me? No. He does what the fuck I want him to.
I'm not
He's
her.
not toxic to me. Is he toxic to his wife and his kid? Absolutely, because he's not.
Why are you dealing with a nigga like that, son? Shit.
I'm telling you.
That's what you doing.
Bro, that sounds. Excuse me. You're not taking accountability.
It's not my business.
So
if he wants to cheat on his wife, why is that my business?
So what you
niggas are cheating on me.
That's not me. She's like a
That's what he
bitch
was
from the
doing.
Bronx.
That's
I'm
what
not
he was
that.
So
it don't matter where she from. That's
So
what
look,
she
right?
doing.
Yo, couple things.
I would never get in your space. I would never touch you.
You did get in his space.
Put your hand. I just had to. I had to.
If my finger was to your
Look
nose.
at
No, I'm telling you, you don't know.
Orchid flower.
I'm telling you.
Listen,
You
yo.
don't know me for real.
Yo,
that was
listen, I'ma
nothing.
keep it
If
real.
you think that was it, you would never want to see me
Okay,
mad. Have you seen my other things where I talk about all
Orchid-
that shit and
Orchid flower.
what I did and da 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 da?
Hey, one thing that I do appreciate is that I feel like you do understand that black women need to be better for black men so we can be better. It's an overall thing that we all need because for me, I feel like we all working towards the same goals. I want to make sure that my people are putting the best relationships forward that they can possibly have so we can have kids and put the best relationships forward for them and procreate a better race. And
Facts.
for the shit that we are doing. That's
Do you have
something.
kids?
That's something. Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I have a lot of kids.
Listen, we'll talk about it after. Let me get my point out. You feel me? Because we'll go off down a rabbit hole on this motherfucker. You dig? I just want to make sure that, listen, we know good and well, one thing about it, black men statistically make up the best fathers on the fucking planet.
That's a fact.
I am saying I put myself in these positions, and anybody and everybody that knows me, either you are a great father or you're not around me. You dig what I'm saying? I don't participate with conversations with niggas that don't do what they supposed to.
You should.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's a big deal for me.
Yeah.
The effort that we put in to do the things that we do, I feel like it should be celebrated. And I know it's a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? I just went to a daddy-daughter dance at my daughter's school. We in that boy thick. Father figures, all that. They won't tell you about this shit. They won't post that shit. They won't tell you. They'll tell you niggas ain't doing that. The black man is the most involved father in their children's lives on the motherfucking U.S. soil.
Did you see what I posted on my story about that?
I don't know, but I know we agree. You know, like we said, we got the same godfather. You dig what I'm saying?
Bro, I posted on my story about this. I posted the statistics. Like, this why I like a lot of the stuff that I be saying. I'm sorry that it be bothering you. But
no. We got wait. Hold on, man. No. I'm trying to close it out.
We finna
close it out. Yeah. I'm saying. Look. Yo, I appreciate everybody coming through. These are some of the things that I really value about us and our people. I want us to push it out more. We are all black podcasters in this oversaturated ass field. We need to make sure the things that we put out are valuable to what.
I don't think it's oversaturated.
Yo,
there's no traffic in your lanes.
No. For me, a lane don't matter because you have to watch it to figure out the lane. My thing is, if somebody throws up 1,000 of them, they have to figure out which one sticks and which one works. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. You have to make sure yours is one that sticks because it's a lot of them, and everybody thinks that they can do it. Everybody thinks, oh, I'm gonna give me a mic and I'm gonna do a podcast.
But how does this relate to anything else like rappers, TV shows?
It takes absolutely less to do it. You dig what I'm saying?
It takes less to rap?
No. It takes more to rap, make an album, and everything.
It take less to
podcasting.
Okay.
Niggas think they can grab a motherfucking microphone and talk. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The consistency, the ability to have interesting conversation, to bring individuals on. We're a year plus in. Yeah. We're a year and a half in. We grinding. I see motherfuckers pop up overnight,
but we're doing it organically.
You feel me? You see people will pay for these views, and I got 800,000 followers, and nigga, and all this, and you got goddamn it 60 likes, so a 60 motherfucker. And my thing is, that's why I invited you individuals on because we're doing it organically, and I want to make sure everybody understands the work that we put in just to put out the product that we've been putting out. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all can go to any one of these podcasts and get a wealth of whatever the fuck you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. She won Podcast of the Year from the 312 Awards. My brother is goddamn it doing shit. He was doing a club scene where he changed it into talking directly to the people. And you've been on multiple podcasts, so you've done 54,000+ motherfucking comments on one video. You dig what I'm saying? It has a new podcast with your girls. There's 3 of y'all. Even if I don't agree with all the shit they be talking about, they talking about it.
We don't agree with it.
You feel me? The best thing is to continue to do what you're doing because the consistency, when you see people are actually on it, it makes it important to me. And I know people that don't even realize this, looking at it from the point of view that I am, understand that it's consistency. We have over 150 videos on YouTube of content. We've been grinding, working. You know what I'm saying? Right here in Good Energy Studios with the same family. You dig what I'm saying? And people don't realize, they like, yo, y'all working. Don't buy these views. Don't worry about it. Just do it organically. This shit will work. As long as you do it the organic way, build that shit brick by brick, you're going to be successful. Stop fucking playing with yourself. Don't give up. Keep grinding. Keep going. Keep doing it. You dig what I'm saying? Facts.
And I also just want to hear from each of y'all what advice would y'all give somebody that want to start a podcast.
Thanks. I mean, I would say for one, like, just know yourself. Like, imposter syndrome is at an all-time high right now. So if you're doing a podcast to be like someone else, don't do it. You know, really know that that's what you want to do, and don't be afraid to fail, because you're gonna fail a little bit. So definitely.
My advice would be to stay the course, like 110%. Just stay the course and have a plan. And be meticulous about your plan. Because I ain't gonna lie, this shit can be challenging, especially when you just first starting out, and you'll expect, like he said, you'll think you can just grab a microphone and get on and just start talking about some shit, and people gonna gravitate to it, and that's not always the truth. So you gotta like really stay down, and like even when your views ain't there, the comments ain't there, you know what I'm saying, the people that you feel like is family and friends that ain't supporting you, they not there. That don't let that discourage you. Just stay the course, stay down, and one day your shit'll pop. That'll be my advice.
If you really own it,
And then for me, I feel like you have to truly believe in yourself and what you put out. Like, I stand on my shit, as you can see, 10 toes down, passionate than a motherfucker, and I don't back down off of it. And I think that's what makes me entirely fucking different. I really don't care what people think. So I'm 110% organically myself. And I feel
Right or
like
wrong, huh?
Right or wrong. Not right or wrong to these two dum-dums. But like I'm different, and I think that's what makes me stand out. I voice a lot of things that some people will think, but they'll never say. So women can be sexually liberated too, and I really do see myself as somebody being a Dr. Ruth and a Zane, like a merge of the two, and that's me. Like when you see my fucking like TV shows and movies and shit about sex put on, remember this conversation and that I said that here first. Well, I've said it before, but like that's who I am, and I'm 110%. I stand on that 110%, and I'll never. And I believe in myself.
As you should.
And one of my biggest things is confidence. When you grab the microphone, just being confident, speaking clear, and like when you don't have that confidence in what you're saying, they gonna know.
They know.
Yep.
And it's gonna turn them off.
Yep.
So yeah, that's the only thing I got to say.
Being
confident. You close it out.
All right. Well, shit.
No. He go first though. He know he. No, they got. Did they give out they Yeah, they gotta give out
exactly what
Instagram
the people to find you and find your new content.
Yes, definitely tap in with me on Instagram, RobinE93 or Pillow Talk Podcast, and YouTube, Robin Events, and Twitter. It be lit on there, E93 Robin.
Mostly porn on Twitter, though.
Yeah, Twitter's a different world.
Hey, you want to argue? Go to Twitter.
Hop on that.
Real
Twitter, motherfucker.
You can follow me on Instagram at Cheyenne.m6e. That's CHEYANNE.m6e. Facebook, Cheyenne Wright. YouTube, Calculated Ignorance Podcast. And TikTok, Mitchy6. MITCHY.
Stop.
You be on there doing it. I ain't got no TikTok.
Nah, I'll be chilling right now for TikTok. I just dropped my first Calculated Ignorance clip on TikTok, so I'm finna transition into that.
I don't know if y'all know he on some big solid shit too, but
oh yeah, for sure.
You feel me?
know that?
Gang.
You know that.
Right.
You can find me and my two girlfriends of What the Hill podcast on
What the Hill?
What the Hill podcast.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cause go ahead. That's wrong. No,
Yeah.
I was finna say that's wrong as hell.
But yeah, so we're on Instagram and TikTok mostly at What the Hill podcast, and then me, myself, and I you can find under Orchid Kiss ENT. And you can find that on TikTok and Instagram is where I be. Instagram is where I really be. I bake. Yeah, I have Orchid Kiss Bakery. That's my bakery. I just have my kiosk at Yorktown Mall. And then,
that's what's up.
Yeah, I'm multifaceted.
I know. That's why I mentioned it. I'm trying to throw no shade.
I'm not saying I'm going to be a millionaire for no reason.
Hey,
I'm really like, I really be out there doing what I have to do. So I see myself as a multi-millionaire. So
you
catch
the right
me
way.
at the top.
Yep.
Cardi B.
For real. I don't give a fuck. Watch when I be at the top if anybody remembers that dick I
said Cardi B because that's when you said it.
Remember?
Calm down.
They gonna watch it and be
watching
like,
that old
she killing it.
You said they gonna remember.
She killing it.
Alright.
She's sucking it.
You're so funny.
Alright, so listen. I had an absolute great time on this shit.
You talking about that?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I had an absolute great time on the show with really my peeps. Everybody here individually, I felt like we wanted to have a great sit down with, and I think we did that. Yeah. Real talk. If you want to follow me, it's your boy, Chicago Outlaw, the West Side Legend, ChicagoUtlaw. The same O in Chicago is the same O in Outlaw. It's only one. And if you want to follow us, it's the Facts and Law Pod Show. It's a pod show, not a podcast. You need to see this fly. You did? Hey, my boy. Yeah.
You want to follow your boy?
Yeah.
Go to Instagram. It's I am facts. It's IAM __.
You spell it now. You my nigga
FXC.
spell it. Yeah. Well,
I've been spelling this.
I don't know, man. It's just been. It still surprises me.
You know.
Because I was finna go. I'm going to Instagram to follow. But that clip is still up. That clip is still up.
I get it.
I apologize.
But as black men, you should be defending your black woman.
Hey, hold on, wait. Listen.
They don't want to talk about that.
Hey, we gonna get that after hour shit, but
man, we gotta do a part 2 of this shit. Definitely gotta do a part 2.
If y'all like what y'all just witnessed,
I'm sure you did.
When this shit goes viral, I would like my check. My attorneys will be waiting for you motherfuckers.
And y'all all agree that she is wrong. Please hit the subscribe,
like, comment,
share. All my fellow porn stars.
Hit the subscribe. Share this joint, please. Share this joint, please. Leave a comment. We want to appreciate that. And to all you busters out there that's buying your views, that's buying your followers, shame on you.
You should be a fucking shame.
On my mama, we're going to do this organically. We're going to build this joint brick by brick. And we're going to show love to all the fellow podcasters. We love y'all too. Hey, y'all know what it is. Life is good.
I'm trying to tell you.
We're going to catch y'all on the next one.
Peace. You dig.
Damn. That's a good one.